Holla.
Thank you for watching Rolynn's Reviews. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
Sometimes I just can't stop.
Holla.
Sometimes I just can't stop.
Holla.
Thank you for watching Rolynn's Reviews. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
Sometimes I just can't stop.
Holla.
Sometimes I just can't stop.
Holla.
Well, hello again and welcome to Rolynn's Reviews. I know some of you didn't expect me to be here because it's Labor Day weekend, but guess what? The news never stops. All right, I hope everyone had a wonderful week. And I just wanted to discuss this topic and see what you thought about it, because it's all over the internet. It's a hot topic. And of course, hot topic issues we do discuss here on the Rolynn's Reviews YouTube channel. So how you doing, Rhonda, JoJo, both Rhondas, everyone who's here, thank you for coming. And you know how we do it. Go ahead and voice your opinion. Tell me what you think about this topic and let me know, where you think it will lead. Okay. So again, this has been all over the internet. And so I was like, we definitely need to discuss this topic. How you doing, Game Time? All right. So I've looked at several videos. I did a lot of research and reading to see, where this started. So this started, now we know it's been all over the internet, Trump's mugshot and everyone's laughing. But what's going on is having an unintended effect. And so what I've seen, I don't know if any of you have seen the video, and it's up under, and it's in the description box up under the video. The man wearing the t-shirt ends for Trump. And he was just talking about how he felt. How you doing, Jermaine? About the prosecutor. So let's get into it. Fannie Wills, she's the DA down in Fulton County. And of course, she's the one who's responsible for these indictments. So tell me what you think. Why did Trump's mugshot and arrest, why did that resonate so much with Black men here in America? So from a lot of the reading I've done, because everyone was like, wow. And so a lot of Black men are saying this is what we've been experiencing for years. And a lot of them are saying, that he's being wrongly, however you feel, whichever side of the political spectrum you're on, doesn't matter to me. I'm just giving you the facts. And because this, like I said, this was really intriguing. And how you doing, End of the Bench? Rhonda Morrison said it's because a lot of Black men also have mugshot. Yes, so Rhonda, from my reading and research, and from the videos that I was watching, that's what a lot of them were saying. They were like, some of them were saying, several of them were saying that he's being railroaded, and that, these are trumped up charges, and that this has been happening to Black men for years in America. Rhonda Morrison said they have more mugshots, more than Kmart photos. Oh God, that's a lot. Rhonda, that's a lot. You guys know that's Miss Spicy. And of course, she's going to interject. There we go. All right. And she's going to interject and tell us, you as well. Mo Dollars is here. How you doing? So go ahead and tell me what you think. And like I said, this is so from what I was reading. Okay, Rhonda said that dude is a criminal. Okay. All right. So again, you know how we do here on the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. Whatever your opinion, type it in the comment section. All right. Um, so of course, we know Trump was arrested on August 24th. He reported to the Fulton County Jail. So as soon as his mugshot went viral, guess what happened? People started making t-shirts, and that's when you started seeing black men in droves. I mean, videos popped up all over YouTube. If any of you have seen the video that I'm talking about, this man, he had on a shirt, Ends for Trump. And he was just talking about how this was all trumped up charges. And he said this has been happening to black men for years. And he said some very, very disparaging things about Fannie Willis, the DA who's responsible for these indictments, saying that, you know, she went to school with his sister and she was full of stuff. So you can check that out. Of course, that's down. That's also at my in the description box. So check that out. Trump was booked. How you doing, Tiffany? Trump was booked for a total for this particular incident in Fulton County, 13 charges related to the alleged plan, of course, to overturn the results of the 2020 election. Okay. Also 18 others, you know, have been indicted. So it's just a mess, folks. And again, we do need to drain the swamp. There are people that have been up there entirely too long, and they need to go. And some of you may have seen Mitch McConnell the other day just standing there freezing. I don't know if he knew where he was, but of course he's a Republican. Dianne Feinstein, the Democrat, every time it's time to vote, they have to roll her in a wheelchair. She has a whole plethora of health conditions. So where do we go from here? We definitely need some term limits, folks, because people get in those offices, and I don't know if the founding fathers intended for people to get in those positions and stay there forever. Okay, come on. No. Rhonda said black people seem to like criminals. Look at Martha. Okay, yeah, okay, you're right. Of course, she's talking about Martha Stewart. All she had to do was wear an orange jumpsuit, and she hanging out with Snoop. Now, very good point, Rhonda. Very, very good point. You're absolutely right. That's some crazy stuff. Okay. Lady Libra, how you doing? Cozy, CPW Banks. Right. Don't vote for and that's where I'm at in my political career here. When I vote, I look at policies. I don't look at party. Party is not going to necessarily do what's best for their constituents. Jojo, this got me shaking my head. Trump acts and talks like mafia leader. He's a blatant criminal. Okay, that's what Jojo said. All right. So again, everyone who's here, go ahead and type in the way you feel. That's not a problem. That's not an issue. It's great to be an American, and we always use our First Amendment rights here. Also, those of you who are here, please go ahead and hit that little thumb, the little like button. And if you have Facebook, please share this video on your Facebook or Instagram pages as well, so we can bring more people into the conversation. So Rhonda said 2 parties will not change. Yeah, Rhonda, and that's what I was thinking. The 2-party system is not going to change in our lifetime, but there obviously needs to be some changes. It just does. I feel that. How you doing, Mark? Come on in, Mark. Everyone say hello to Mark from the Jobu Sports Report. How you doing, Ruben? And that's how I feel. And folks, this is what I've been saying for years. I think they don't want us to come together. I don't know about you. Great, Anita, me too. I don't know about you. I don't have issues with people of other races. We all get along just fine. So if we would they don't want us to come together, because then we're going to hold them accountable and look at what they're doing. So I say, instead of us, and Mark Holmes on his channel, we talk about this, he says the same thing. right? We shouldn't be fighting each other. If we come together, okay, there's nothing we can't accomplish, and we can hold them accountable. We voted them in office, and when they're not doing what they said they were going to do, we need to vote them out of office. Forget party. That party stuff, that's old for me. How you doing, Philip? The system and laws were made for us, but we have to abide by them, right, Philip? And you know, excellent point. And you know, all I'm saying is this is very perplexing. And so now the Democratic pundits are scrambling because they're starting to lose some of the black female vote, but a lot of the black male vote. And now, you know, from pollsters, you know, they do polls. And from some of the articles I read, a lot of black men said they're done. How you doing, John? A lot of the pollsters said they're done, and they're definitely not voting for Joe Biden. So I don't know if he, you know, if he makes it again, if he's the nominee. A lot of them said they're not voting for him. Rhonda said black men are the greatest victims of racism in this country, but are back in the grand dragon of racism. Make it make sense. Okay. So that's what Rhonda has to say. All right. Cozy Banks. I've been saying this for years myself. Yeah. I'm like, get rid of the two parties. So I don't like the way things are going. Game time. It goes on and on and on. Just because I think he's a criminal doesn't mean I agree with everything Biden is doing, because I don't. Right. Game time. You're right. And, you know, regardless of who you vote for, no one's going to do everything 100% right. That's just not reality. And if that's what you're expecting, how you doing, Sugar Daddy? You're going to be disappointed. Okay. Your expectations are so high, right? But, you know, like I said, you know, when I look at this whole situation, let's be real, people. Yes. Okay. All these, 18 people have been arrested. If we went up there and arrested everyone that should be arrested, there would be no one up there. It's just who gets caught, right? And who's prosecuted and indicted. And it is what it is, folks. So the hard part is trying to choose the lesser of the two evils. And that, you know, so we, the American public, we're stuck in the middle trying to make the best possible decision that we can. Cozy said Biden will say we not black if we don't. Right. And we're all individuals. So, you know, great to be an American. You vote for who you want to vote for. And, you know, and of course, we've seen the clips, not just Mitch McConnell. We've seen clips of him as well where he was out of it, and it appears as if he didn't know where he was. So again, folks, it's both sides. I'm not picking on one side or the other. I'm just saying both sides need to stop it. We vote and put them in power, right? We're their constituents, and they're supposed to be there for us. But it seems like when they get up there, everything is about party. And that's not right. Game time. We need to meet in the middle, but the powers that won't, right, Brian, they won't allow it. They don't want us to come together because there are strength in numbers, and we will vote a lot of them out of there. D. Brown, I feel that black men would rather deal with Trump than continue to deal with Joe. Joe really is destroying the country. Okay, so D. Brown, okay, has his thoughts. Okay, good. Rhonda Morrison said, we have to vote for the lesser of the two evils. And that's the problem, Rhonda. All politicians are crooked. Perfect. You're absolutely right. They're all crooked. Democrats want to move forward. Republicans want to move backwards. You have to vote which way you want to move. So again, doesn't matter what your political ideology is. The system is broken, folks. It just is. Sugar Daddy, the only color that matters in politics is green. Sugar Daddy said it. There's only one color that's important, and that's green. Well, we have to be aware of this, folks. Cozy said we should be voting for the best of the best, not the lesser of the two evils. And again, Cozy, that's the problem. We don't have a lot to choose from. Lady Libra said exactly, Rhonda. The Republicans, I think, is the party you're talking about, are voting to push us backwards. So that's just where we are. But why? Those of you just coming in, please hit that little thumb. Share this video on your various forms of social media. But I want to know, why has this resonated so much? And we know There are already rappers that love Trump. Now, before Trump became president, Trump, they had used his name in several songs. Then, of course, when he became president, there was a backlash uh, against him. And then there was a song, Forget Donald Trump. Of course, I'll keep it general audiences because, students also watch this video. But I say Forget Donald Trump, but those of you may know the song I'm talking about that a rapper wrote. And so Rhonda said Biden's track record is speaking for itself. He's cleaning up the mess Trump made. Do your research, more jobs, fixing infrastructure, improving the earth, etc. Okay, so that's Rhonda's thought on Biden. And again, that's fine that we don't agree. You can disagree with me. I can disagree with you. We can agree. It doesn't matter. Everyone gets to say what they want to say. So the Fulton County District Attorney, again, if you don't know who she is, her name is Fannie Willis. She's charged Trump under the state's RICO Act. Okay. Of course, that's the Federal Racketeering Influence Corrupt Organization Act. How you doing, Rochelle? Rochelle says the only policy that I can think of that Trump got through was tax cuts for the rich. Okay. So there are Rochelle's thoughts. All right. If you're familiar with rappers, Lil Wayne, Ice Cube, do you guys remember Weezy or Lil Wayne, Ice Cube, 50 Cent, when they came out in support of Trump? They had to, a backlash they had to deal with as well. Why can't we go back to the days and times who you voted for was your business? I mean, there are families where you have members not speaking to each other. That doesn't make sense to me. It's not that serious, folks. It's really not. I feel if you and a family member, if you're at odds about political parties, how about talk about something else? That way you don't get into arguments. You're not changing their thought process and they're not changing yours. So Rhonda said, what do rappers like? Money. Okay. Oh, all right. And Chrome, same as Trump. Rhonda, okay. Let's see. Rochelle said, okay, let me come down. Okay, we're at D Brown. We actually need to come together and start demanding policies for our votes. Everyone else does. And that's what I'm saying. We should come together and hold them accountable. Game time. Unfortunately, I believe the higher you get in politics, the more you owe people. That's right, Brian, that you got there. It's sad, but I think the system needs to crash and maybe rebuild from the ground level. Greed is real. Game time, Brian. You're absolutely right. I wish I could disagree with you, but I can't because you're telling the truth. All right. Sugar Daddy said, Rhonda F. Morrison, crime and chrome. Okay. Cozy, I don't trust Biden or Trump. Put them both in prison. Okay. Cozy's about where I'm at. To me, if you're in politics, you're corrupted in some form or fashion. That's just the way it goes. One hand washes the other. So there was only one perfect man that walked on this earth. He's no longer here. Of course, they crucified him. So trust no man, right? So keep that in mind. Now, again, when Trump was arrested, it was like it was a badge of honor. And you saw people, the news crews of various, media outlets going to Black communities, talking to people. They were saying Trump is a mafioso and all these things. I mean, and now it's like they have an all new respect for him because he's been arrested and has a mugshot. Now, what does that say? For people who have children, and so if you look at both sides of it, you can make an argument. So again, everything I read and watched. A lot of Black men were saying this has been going on for years. There have been trumped up charges. And we know this happens, folks. There is a two-tier justice system in this country. We've known that for years. I've done videos on it. If you haven't been, I don't know, depending on how long you've been on the channel, I did a video on the industrialized prison complex where you're basically a slave again. You're going in there and giving labor. They pay you 2 or 3 pennies, so it's basically slavery again. Philip said they got Gotti with Rico, but they won't with Trump. Who want to bet? Yeah, Philip, you're right. That's how they finally got Gotti, the Teflon Don. And we all kept up with that. When they finally got him, God rest his soul. Of course, he died in prison. But yeah, sugar daddy, all of that washing in politics uses dirty soap. Right. So we can't hold one party above the other. They're all doing the same thing. It's just who gets busted. Um, Rhonda, I can't vote for a party who believes in Jewish space lasers and believes they are the party of Jesus while they take books out of schools and support hate. Okay, so that's what Rhonda has to say. Who else has something to say? Um, Rhonda said reps don't want to heal the sick, Obamacare, feed the hungry, EBT, or clothe the poor, AFDC. Okay. Lady Libra, they forget Trump wouldn't allow black people to rent. Oh, yeah. What she's referencing, I think, when his father owned all those properties and they didn't want to rent to black Americans. Okay. Yes, that we know that was all over the news when he ran the first time. Thank you, Lady Libra, for mentioning that. Rochelle Arrington, educate yourselves on the policies that these candidates tout and vote on the ones right, Rochelle, the ones that's best for you and those that matter to you. That's what you need to do, folks. Read and find. Okay, reading is fundamental, and it breaks my heart. Where I teach. This was our first week of school, and I did an all about me activity, and one of the questions is, what's your favorite book? I had several students that said, I don't have one, I don't read. That's heartbreaking to me. I'm an avid reader and I love reading, and if you don't read, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going to happen to this younger generation. I don't know. You could wind up in concentration camps or whatever. But if you don't read, how the heck are you going to know what's going on? Lady Libra said room in his New York hotel. Yes, Lady Libra. And all those apartment complexes that his dad owned. Sugar Daddy, Trump's father should tell you all you need to know about him. Do your research. Yeah, folks. So instead of people, and I've said this before, instead of people sitting around playing games all the time, how about do some research and do research on your candidates. Research their policies and see if that aligns with your morals and your values. All right. So just keep that in mind, folks. Right, Anita, got read. Okay. And so that's all I wanted to share with you. I just, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you weren't aware of this, when I end this live, look at the videos. Did any of you type yes in the comment section? Did any of you see that video with the black man out there with the ends for Trump and the black people out there saying that they supported Trump? If you saw that video, let me know. If you didn't, again, when I end this live, I shared it. It's in the description box. Okay. All right. I think we're gonna do a little time for us to do another little let me do this drawing. Rhonda said, I don't know about y'all, but I'm sick of being a slave to gas prices. I'm looking forward to electric cars. Trump does not support that. He made his oil buddies a lot of money. Rochelle Arrington, yes. Okay, so Rochelle saw the video. Good. Yes, poor lost souls. Sugar Daddy saw the video. So even if you were out there supporting Trump, why would you go out there with that shirt? So people are going to look at that shirt and just automatically be turned off. Okay, so all right, let's see who's here. It's time for the drawing. If you're still here, I still have 18 people here. All right, so it's time for me to do the drawing. Let me see, Lady Libra, make sure you're here. You're in there. Rochelle, you're in there. Let me see who's gonna win the prize. We're doing one cash drawing today. Okay, Tina, you're in there. The wheel is spinning, folks. KT is not here. If you're not, you have to be here to win. The wheel is still. How you doing, TA? TA, what do you think about this topic? All right, the wheel is spinning, folks. The wheel decides who wins. Mo, are you here? Have to be here to win, folks. Next week, make sure you're here. Miss Spicy, aka Rhonda Morrison, will be back again. Rock Just Living is not here. So if you're not here, I'm just gonna spin it again. Okay. All right. There we go. Jojo is here. TA is here. Daniel is not here. I'm gonna keep spinning until I get a winner, folks. I'm determined today. Rhonda says a lot of black men didn't like Obama because he supported gay marriage. Yeah, if I looked at the statistics in his second presidency, he did lose support among black males. Jose, why y'all doing research on Trump? Do research on Biden and his policies over his political career. True statements, Cozy. I've done research on Biden as well, and he's no choir boy. He has a pretty horrendous record as well. So again, what do we do? Right, Philip? Thomas is not here. I'm spinning again, folks. I don't have a winner yet. Game time, Brian. We don't have to 100% agree with that. Right. And you're not going to be, and you're not going to like everything that they do. Tina, are you still here? Tina is the winner, folks. Tina, are you still here? Is Tina here? TA, we live in a country where dishonesty is acceptable. Facts. Game time. That's never going to happen. You're right. Rhonda, all old white men were and are racist. Okay, that's what Rhonda, those are her thoughts there. Okay, and Rhonda says, I care about what they do not. I care about what they do, not what they think. Okay. TA says, Lady Libra. Okay, she's speaking to everyone. Tina, you are the winner. You're today's winner. Everybody congratulate Tina. All right. Right, Lady Libra, draw the line. And so, folks, like I said, I wanted to talk about this because the Democrats are scrambling. They're trying to figure out what the next move is. Now, so far as black women, they're still, yeah. Tina's the winner today. They're still so-called, leading the Democratic Party, but the black men are pulling away. Again, what Miss Spicy mentioned earlier, during Obama's second presidency, it started to wane, and it waned even more. How you doing, Golden Goddess? And so now, look, guys, those of you just coming in, y'all, Rhonda, good point, said Biden colorized the heck out of the White House. Okay, how you doing, Prime Time? So, guys, check out, if you have not seen, you need to see the videos that I shared with you in the description box, okay? And tell me, and leave it in the comment section. Tina, leave me, you know how we do when you win, leave me a little comment in the comment section up under the description box. I thank you all so much for spending your very valuable time here with the Rollers Reviews YouTube channel. Oh, Tina, I forgot your little ka-ching. There you go. Folks, before you leave, please make sure you hit that like button. And I've enjoyed all of you. I hope that you're enjoying your Labor Day weekend. And let me know in the comment section, even once I end the live, I answer all comments. Let me know how you feel about this particular topic, because it is drawing a lot of ire. And again, from everything I'm reading, the Democrats are scrambling, trying to do something to stop the high losses that they're experiencing. Thank you, Tina. Rhonda said, you forget that Trump killed many people just because he didn't want to use the code. I can't say the C word, or YouTube will block the video. So I'll say the C plan that Obama made before he left office. Okay. So yeah. And guys, I am kind of limited as to what I say. Some things you say, and then YouTube blocks your video. So you can't say, you have to say C. You can't say the actual word. Okay. I found that out. They will shadow ban you where you aren't visible to anyone, and then no one can see you. Those of you from the Jobu Sports Report, I'll see you there at 5. Rochelle, I'd rather have an 82-year-old Biden than a 79-year-old Trump. Lady Libra, oh yeah, I'll talk to you in a few minutes. So I hope this was informative. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the videos once I end this broadcast and you will see what I'm talking about. Okay. So don't forget, next week, Miss Spicy will be in the studio again. And hope to see you soon. Enjoy your week and be safe, folks. And thank you again for spending your very valuable time with the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel.